Hey, here you go. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in, man. Doing some big ones tonight, some 10-pounders. Sabrina, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for always tuning in, Sabrina. And your order went out, by the way. Hope you got it. Or you're getting it soon. Maybe Monday. Tomorrow. Trying to throw big pots with very hard clay. Every potter's dream. Nico says, good, on my way up to Blue Mountains to see a friend 2 hours out of city. Nice. I hope you have fun. Safe travels to you. Fresh cup of Joel. Ah, this guy. You haven't had enough of me yet, bud, huh? You gotta tune in. He's like, I gotta tune in. I gotta show my support. Sabrina says, you're welcome. I'm looking forward to receiving them. Thanks. Of course. No, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad I was able to fit those in, because it is a season to not be able to fulfill orders. Or requests, I guess. Christmas tree. It's here for us. Hello, Christmas tree. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, throwing 10-pound pots, which are pretty decent size for me, but with pretty darn hard clay, so should be interesting. Should be interesting. My arms will be numb. Muirhead, hey, how's it going, Muirhead? Thanks for tuning in, man. Sorry I was only able to pop in quick today, but glad I was able to pop in. What's up? Don't know what your name is, just a number. What girl? Calls. Okay. That's strange. Yeah, Muirhead. Muirhead guy. Oh, that's kind of funny. Hello, random sup, Mr. Wolff. How's it going? It's going good. Destroy it. No. I won't do that. Unless there's something severely wrong with it. Then I will. Well, this is my bread and butter. Literally. Insert Joel joke. Feel it coming in. That's a big boy. He already is, Sean. I said, insert Joel joke. Yeah, wait, he's not. Oh, I'm just drawing it like I'm doing a good job. I'm destroying it, man. Shamimim? Destroy. No, I mean, hey, I mean, there's plenty of channels that you can find that, you know, will destroy stuff. Oh, already dropping my tools. What am I gonna do? I gotta get that tool. Where are you, Mr. Tool? Where the hell did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you go to my cutting tool? Damn it. Can't find it. I have another. Let's not drop this one. It look cool, Shaman? Cool? Thanks. Thanks, bud. Smash. I got that stupid song stuck in my head. £10. 10 pounds of hard ass clay. Breathe. Getting up off the ground. More than easy in their 60s. In 60 degrees? Is that what you're talking about? Pretty much. You're throwing pots with pneumonia. Alright. So. It's one down. One down. And I gotta do this one too. We're good, guys. We're good. First go tell Randy. Yeah, well, Randers has the zingers. The zingers. Your head says hit that like button. I appreciate that. How many of these suckers do you need? I only need 6 of this size actually, so it shouldn't be that long with these. But it's longer than normal because of how hard this clay is. So, but yeah, big boys. They're, I don't know, 12, about 12 inches, something like that. Actually, it's Probably put these over here. Oh, what the? I'm an idiot, guys. So these bigger ones, I actually cut underneath. I can't talk tonight whatsoever. I have to cut under them. Because if they stay on for too long, they will crack the bigger they are like that. So I have to cut under them. Next day I'll flip them over. And we'll be good. Well, I'm glad I remembered. Martin. Hey, how's it going, Martin? Good evening. Love to observe you. All right, cool. Thanks. I always appreciate you tuning in. You're at a nice spot. 60s really hit you like a train, eh? Did it? Yeah, see what you started, Randers? You know what, I might unmod you, man, Randers, for that one, actually. I'll take away your superlative. Really old Ben Kenobi. Well, if you spelt it right, Kenobi. Jesus. Well, they don't teach you how to spell Star Wars up in freaking Canada, bud? Jesus. Kenobi. What kind of blasphemy is that? The Hobbit. H-O-B-I-T. Hobbit. I was kidding. I think this guy's in his 20s-ish. Hard to tell. Yeah. I've been making pots for 20 years, and I'm 19 years old. Thanks, everybody who's just tuning in. You look terrific, as always. Thank you. I try so hard. Flint to dead. Yo, I'm at McDonald's right now, about to order. Do you want anything? Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Are you using McDonald's Wi-Fi? Actually, I'll take a 20-piece chicken nugget. No sauce, no drink. H-O-B-I-T. Adds up. Guess so. I've been making pots for 65 years. Trying to throw these 10-pound pieces of stone right now. My arms are gonna start shaking. Probably should have did these like in the middle of the day. I had a little more strength. I'm getting old. 20 years old. I'm getting old. Thanks everybody that's just tuning in, by the way. Sorry I'm acting like a fool. But I am one. Oh. What do you expect? That's what I like to know. What would you expect? Hey, all the hearts popping up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh my God, there's 13 likes. I can't believe it. Thank you. Good. He's not sorry. This is just how he is. No, my name's Ben. My name's not sorry. I'm aware, Joel. I'm never sorry. Never be sorry. Be aware of your actions and how you act upon the internet. And anime. How do you like? If you're on iPhone, you can close out the uh, what's it called? I can't even talk when I'm trying to do this. You can close out the chat and hit the like button, or maybe you double tap the screen or something. I don't know. I don't know. Depending on what you're on. You want iPhone or Android or. Is Joel about to say slow the wheel down? I'd love to see that come in right now. It ain't working? No worries. You don't have to hit the like button, but I appreciate it if you tried. Jeremiah says you're really good at what you do. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. And one of those nights, Joel, if you're watching, or Randers for that matter. Yeah, slow that wheel down. Yeah, I know. I know you're kidding. Wow. I needed to slow that wheel down. I was kind of talking to myself, but there's also a couple other potters in here that are probably like, oh, you better slow that down. But, I kind of know what I'm doing at this point, I hope. It's just one of those nights where you don't want to wake up everything. It's just one of those things. Handyman singing. Red thirst. All right, let's get this pulled up. Cut the jokes out, Ben. You be serious. Try to pull up a 10-pound piece of rock at this point. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I'm double tapping my screen, it ain't working. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you're on a Droid, I guess you hit the 3 little buttons. You don't have to, don't worry about hitting like. I appreciate it if you do, but you don't have to. Don't worry about it. If you're enjoying it, hang out. Or subscribe. I go live often, so come back and hang out. You don't have to hit that like button. I was just messing around. Michael says, pretty freaking cool, man. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is just what I do. That's what I do. I'm a potter by trade. So, this is what I do for a living. So, I do appreciate the kind words. Oh, certainly. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself if you're hanging out here. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I'm on an iPhone and I can't find how to like, bro. Okay. Well, I mean, when I'm on these lives, I back out of the chat and then I hit, there's just a like button. So, but I don't know. That's what I do. That's what it shows me on mine. Taz, what's up? How's it going, Taz? Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to digest the meatball grinder and throwing hard clay into large pots. Bad mixture, guys. I don't know what you tried to write, Anime, but I have no idea what you tried to write. Don't worry about how to like. If you like it, you like it yourself. You know, it is what it is. You like it. If you can't hit like, no worries. Subscribe. You'll come back. You'll be able to hit it. Or subscribe. Come back out. Come back in, and then maybe the like button will be there for you. I don't know. I can't tell you. And you really don't have to go through all that effort to hit the like button. If you're enjoying what you're doing, just hang around. You found out how to do it. Nice. He is ignoring us, friends. Why? What did you write? Oh, you wrote clip? Yeah. Oh, the image is burnt into my corneas, Randy. Good luck. Why? What happened? I don't even know what I did. I'm sorry if I was ignoring you. I'm trying to throw a 10-pound. Had a friend who used to make drums. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. I've always wanted to do a drum set out of clay. That'd be awesome. Do the tom-toms and everything. Roll crown, yeah, the cover, yep, for the head. That's really cool. Maiden, I have no idea what you wrote, but hello to you. And what did I do? I want to know, Fresh Cup or Randers. Because I already forgot what I did. My shirt torn memory. My short-term memory. I'm telling you, something happened. I ate a meatball grinder that was hard as rocks too, so you never know. The stream might be short. Might not be going for too long. Actually, Joel, just text it to me what I did. I could see it with my other phone. Because literally have no memory of what I just did. Did I do something absurd? Am I about to be canceled? Are you guys canceling me? Because Randers won't let me know. Is it hard to make? Midnight says. These ones are harder than normal. Well, this is hard clay, so these ones are. Yeah. But no, I mean, pottery, after you do it thousands of times, it's easy. But there's always elements that can make it hard. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember doing that now. I just had to be reminded. Well, I just want more views. I figured if I do a motion like that. All right, well, you guys asked for it. Actually, not. This is a family-friendly stream. of consciousness. I forgot to cut under again. Oh, yeah. It only takes just a little bit to throw me off, guys. Still a child in this brain of mine. I can speak Spanish, definitely. I can't speak Spanish, sorry. No one asked for that. No, I'm sure they didn't. Maybe mentally I thought they did. Oh, random cut underneath. I did. Thank you. Nobody ever asked for that. Or deserved it. Well, I don't know about deserved it. Yeah, no hablo español, or whatever you say with that. Because I can't speak Spanish. Telling you guys, something was wrong with that grinder I just ate. All right. Water. Princess. Oh, yo, what in the world? What? What? Well, let's see how far your mental state declines by pot 6. I might pick up, I don't know. But I am declining slowly. That is 100% sure. That grinder's paying you back, it sure is. Your head. I mean, it was a meatball grinder, but those meatballs were like rocks. So it's gonna pay me back later. Or now. Whatever they put in it. It makes it a 6 to pot 6. Damn it. Nice. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, Anima. Hi, Princess Callie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Hey, Ram. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Should I cone this one up for you, Joel? Is that what you want to see? I'll grind up the cut in your gut and you can move it to your second stomach. Fourth stomach, Joel. Cows have 4 stomachs, technically speaking. Do a bong? You mean make a bong? No thanks. I don't need to make one of those. I don't smoke that wacky tobacco no more. It's been like 8, 9 years since that. Plus, you won't be able to see what you're doing with that. That's child's play anyway, making that stuff. You make that in high school in art class or something. Going to jail, what, like Chong? It's like Tommy Chong. I don't know if I'm allowed to make those. No, I don't really want to. What's the point? In a crop that's raised to burn. Do you ever add any different colors to that mix? Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do red clay. Well, I mean, not colors to the mix of clay, but yeah, I do different colors of clay. But first two came out good. I love the movie Up in Smoke. Yeah, or the it was the first or second one. Up in Smoke was the first one, right? I watched those back in the 80s. Back in the 80s. I don't know. Goofball mood tonight, guys. Maybe because of the meatball. Maybe they fed me goofballs instead of meatballs. Because it's a little strange. Let's see, how much longer does it take the pieces to dry in the wintertime as opposed to the summer? It actually takes a little bit less time in the winter, as long as you have heat. Otherwise, the clay would freeze. But if you have heat, winter is typically pretty dry air. It's really all about the humidity in the air, so things dry a bit quicker in the winter. So, I mean, if you have each piece is for like specific, like this pot here, this 10-pound pot will be probably a 4-day dry, and then the fire, and then the cooling, all that good stuff. But if I was to be making like 1-pound pots or whatnot, I could get those dry pretty much the next day if I needed to. Are you standing up while pulling? Yeah, of course, yeah. That's what I do, I stand. I've stood my whole existence of throwing. It's kind of better for your back, in my opinion, but everybody has their own way to do it. It feels better. Especially with this hard clay, if I was sitting down, I would be pushing with so much strange muscles, to me anyway. So, yes, I do stand. I do sit when I do specific things, but the old time potters, a lot of them would stand. At least English old time potters, I guess I should say, or Scottish. How long have you been working with pottery? I've been making pottery since I was a kid. And my dad's a potter, but I sold my first pots in 96, went full-time as a potter in 99, so been a long time. Oh, really? That's really good to know. Every time I'm on the wheel after like an hour, my back hurts. Yeah, it will, and that's what sitting, it's always wanted to try this thing. Yeah, you should try it, let me know. Let me know after you do, if it feels any better to you. Because I think standing makes me throw quicker. But that's also because I'm used to it. So I'm not against sitting or any of that. Like I said, everybody does what they do. For big pots, I would like to be standing personally. Small pots that are just easy whip out kind of things, no problem. Sure, I'll sit down. Take a relaxing break. I mean, if you're doing it as a hobby, it's not if you're not doing it every single day and, really putting some tear onto your body. But yeah, next time you do your throwing, let me know. Come back in and let me know how it went. If you tried standing, like in one of my next lives or something. What do you call that tool you just use? Cheating? No. Cheating would be a ram press. This? Is that what you're talking about? Or my other tool, the bigger one? The bigger one just gives me, it's stronger. It's made out of metal. So, yeah, I don't call it cheating though. That would be funny though. Cheating would be a ram press where the pots go chunk and you don't touch them. And then you put your name on them, like you say they're handmade because you put your name on it. Lucky just hi Ben just popped in, but I don't have a lot of time. Also, it's Roblox shorts just changed my profile. Okay, cool. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Do you fire on work? And how do you fire? Yes, I fire my work. I fire in my Scut KM 1227 kilns, and I fire every couple days, few days, depending on what's going on. Good, nice work. Oh, thanks so much, Lucky. I'll try to remember that that's your name, but I forget because when people come in and say they changed their names and they were something else, it'll take me a minute to remember. But thank you, and I hope you have a good evening or day, whatever it is for you. It's fine. It's fine. You're right. Jack's Courage. When do we get to see the Joggleware fired? Oh, my dad's. Well, whenever he fires them. I guess from now on, when I do a short or something, I need to wait to upload it to show you the after product, because it's a 4-day drying and firing kind of deal. Because that in that short I made, and I also did that on another platform. Everybody said, "What's fire? What does it look like when it's done? What does it look like when it's done? What does it look like when it's done?" So in the future, I will do a video, and then I will wait, and then I'll show you the finish. See Ben maybe on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll do the 1 to 3 tomorrow. That's the plan. Anyway, 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Dorothy Stone, hello again from Colorado. Hey, how's it going, Dorothy? Watching the Broncos beating up on the Colts. Ram said, have a good one. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Appreciate you. I liked your cheating comment, by the way. I thought that was hilarious. As if a rib is cheating. Do you paint them or leave them as is, Michael says. I kind of both. I don't paint them, no. I don't do designs. But so these will actually end up being a light gray in color. I also do a white. I do a red terracotta. So, but I don't do any sgraffito work or any designs on the side of the pots. Carol chimes, can I make you some keyboard art? Why, yes, you can, Carol chimes. And thank you for Carol chiming in today. Hope you're doing well. Ram said, LOL. Yeah. No, I loved it. I thought that was great. I did. I liked that one. Ram's head, or Ram said. Whatever you want me to call you. All right. God, cut under. I'm just hearing Randers write in a message saying, cut under, idiot. Ram said wedge. Yes, that was the joke. And for everybody that's been watching and I've been acting like a fool, I have like a very subliminal sense of humor, so I'm sorry. It doesn't sound direct. Subliminal and sarcastic. It's a terrible combination. These ear assassins to cut under. What are your thoughts on wood firing or making a wood fire kiln? Carly says. I think wood fire is awesome. And it's really fun to do. Having a cool reduction kiln with wood fire, it's a lot of work. I've only been a part of one wood firing, and it was a very lengthy process, but I was very young, so it didn't matter. But the results are awesome. Now making one, a whole different story. I mean, I've helped build my dad built his, but I've helped him build and take down kilns, and which you could make into wood. Those are reduction kilns. It's a lot of work. He did a arch top kiln. So, yeah. I mean, thoughts on it? It's pretty cool. And thanks for tuning in, Carly McQueen. If you're new here, I appreciate it. Carol doesn't know what art is. I bet you Carol's art is the nicest art out of any art. No, sorry guys, I always step away. I have to explain this, I guess. Well, I don't have to. But for those of you, I have to go over and get another piece of clay ready. Water. 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 Yeah, I'm interested in your answer to Carly McQueen. Did you hear me? I hope you heard me. Carol, if I send you my keyboard, will you paint it? Okay. That was good. Yeah, you'll never get it back. Well, what about UPS? Actually, they're still on strike. Good to know, because I was about to send something up to somebody in Canada. Or Canada. Carly, wait a minute. I subscribe to you. We'll be back to watch more of your live streams in the future. Oh, thanks so much, Carly. And good luck to you. Do you have a channel with pottery streaming? Like, do you stream pottery or make pots on your channel at all? It's cool. And BR asked if I'd actually answered that question or whatever. But I hope BR, did you hear me? I'll never get it back. Yeah, there we go. We'll just send him one from the 80. I would. You should do the same there, Hellranders. Send somebody, like Carol or Fresh Cup a keyboard from the 80s and let them paint it. See what they come up with. You have to be able to read to use a keyboard. Joel has no use for it. Oh, Carol's on fire tonight. She's roasting Fresh Cup of Joel. I did ask because she posted the question earlier, and I think you missed it. I might have missed it. I know. There's sometimes. Usually I can read every comment as long as it's not like going too quick, but I'm also not always making 10-pound pots, so when I make 10-pound pots, I kind of got to focus more on the pot than the chat. So sorry about that, BR. And thank you for the reminder of it. I knew something was coming. Don't quit. You quit reading? Is that what you quit? Hope you don't quit pottery, man. I'm enjoying your lives. Anybody's watching and they want to subscribe to a new potter, hit up Fresh Cup of Joel. He's just getting going. His live streams are fun. And I'm his #1 sponsor, let's say. I gave him the Christmas present of the year. No family members, nothing. And hopefully his fiance will get on there and try some pots too. That way it's not just for him. Fully endorsed by Fresh Cup of Joel is fully endorsed by BWP. Yeah, and that's not an oil company. That's been Wolff Pottery. She's not allowed. Well, I think she should be. Maybe I'll just send up my Ludwig drum set for Carol. Or my antique Ringo Starr Libra kit. Just kidding. I don't even think I have that anymore. I used to have one. So yeah, your Canadian Post is on strike. Is that what's going on up there? Like, we demand more money. It's $27 for a gallon of gas. Or milk, was it? It was milk. So the math was on that. Like, what the heck is going on up there? And thank you guys for all hitting the 38 likes tonight. Not that I'm counting. Let's get this pulled up right here. They are, and it's ridiculous in Canada. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's horrible. I mean, no, we don't need to talk about it. We were talking about the milk prices, I think, at one point, and it was like, you gotta be kidding me. And the gas. So I get it if they're on strike, because they're probably not getting paid enough. And everything costs so much. How are they supposed to live and get by? You support the, yeah, nice. Well, you should. I mean, they're getting you everything you need to get, right? I don't know. I don't know who you should support. I actually, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I would imagine though, the guys that bring you your stuff would be important, but then again, I could be missing something huge. Speak for yourself, Carol. You love a good strike. Oh, so you're into bowling too, huh? So you like to paint computers, keyboards, and you like to bowl? All right. I'll take note. Or are you into baseball? Good strikeout. I mean, there's one word that has like 8 meanings right there. My foot, by the way. Don't get any ideas, guys. This isn't a Canadian stream where we just let loose. Besides, I ate a meatball sub that was like rocks. I don't think anything's getting turned into air for like a week. Alright. Doom, 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 doom. Carol couldn't bowl to save her life, or her fiance probably either, huh? She might be able to do it to save her fiance. I would imagine. She did a perfect strike. She just had a million times, just not that. I bet. I mean, painting keyboards sounded cool. The keyboard art. Patrick, infuse a spell into that wet clay by singing into it. Oh, my darling. It's the oddest request. Dance, dance, dance. Clip. Probably could have struck and killed me. Good spell. Well, yeah, yes, do it. I'll just listen to anything. I'll do anything for the fans. If you're a fan, I'll do anything. I thought that was a funny one. goofballs for dinner. I think I'm gonna keep that. And Patrick Stevens, thank you for tuning in tonight, by the way. On a serious, very serious note, I appreciate it. Dance, Ben. Dance like your life depends on it. Here's me dancing, really. I'll do it. Singing the holy keys, disenchants the blessings. Know what I mean? No, I'm not. No, I'm not messing around. Yeah, no. You want a Gregorian chant? You want me to do it in Dorian, Ionian, Mixolydian, Phrygian, Lydian? I would also like to see you dance, huh? Okay. You can work on that shuffle dance thing. All right, I cut under this right. I just did it. See, I normally don't cut under these things, so. I did. I can tell by the inside. Dumbass. Now, how thin can I fire you, Clay? Well, these pots actually need to be a little bit thicker just for stability-wise, but you can fire pretty thin. As thin as the clay will allow you. Do the puppet, bring up the leg. Do the shopping cart. I don't know what you guys want me to do. Dance monkey. So everything I do is like 10 seconds behind. I just looked at me dancing. That's just an idiot. I love it. People are just pulling in like, what is this guy? What an idiot. Can you make animal shape pots? I probably could, but I'm not going to. I could do anything. No. I don't know. I've never made an animal shape pot. Just go foot loose. Foot loose. No, I wouldn't do that. Go foot loose. There was definitely something in those meatballs. I know there was. I tell you. I don't know what they did to me. I guess I'm just in a good mood. I'm in a good mood for once, and everybody's just saying, "That's ridiculous." Has the clay put your back? Has the clay put out back hit your collar? No, I'm good. Number 5. We're good. We're good so far. You put glass rocks in the clay without them melting in the furnace. Okay, that's probably a serious question. Could you put glass rocks? I mean, just like little pieces of glass. I've seen people do that before, put them on like the rims of pots, little pieces of glass. And at specific temperatures, they will melt. So really depends on what temperature you're finding to. But yeah, if that's what you meant by that. So I don't know what the method's called, to be honest with you. But I have seen people do things like that. And glaze pretty much turns into glass. That's what it is. It melts and turns into glass at a specific temperature. So, and certain clays basically are glazes. So. Break the wheel. Does a hotter kiln make stronger pots? Yes, the hotter the clay gets fired, the stronger the pot for sure. That is the truth. You got it. You ever make pots, Patrick? Or are you just stumbling in on a potter? Yeah, now we're talking, Joel. The hotter the pot, the stronger the pots. That's why my pots are so strong. Hey, smell isn't everything, Joel. That's another thing. I usually like despise, but I hate laughing, or I hate when people laugh at their own jokes. Oh. So, Dorothy says, good one, Joel. Yeah. Joel's a little bit arrogant. It's okay. He'll work on it someday. We'll get through it. His arrogance is blinding. No pots. Some clay sculptures in grade school. Nice. Well, if you ever get a chance to try it at a class or something, I suggest you give it a try. You might enjoy it. And welcome to you, Dorothy Stone. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I used that clay in sculpture class to cast plaster figures. Nice. I've never done a lot of like casting work with clay. My wife and I make some concrete items as well as ceramic. So that's kind of my only mold. First go, Joel. I am the best. You will be. Carol just blocked them both. No, they're actually my friends. I'm just messing with them. It's funny because my moderators are probably the worst ones. The thing is that you're getting at, Carol. Uh, Patrick had to keep wet cloth dripping over the sculpture until the next day. Yeah, that's one method to do it for even keeping your, you know, pots dry. Say if you need to put handles on them, that's a good method to do. Have a damp towel over top of your pots to keep them leather hard. Carol Peterson has retracted her comment. Did I take that the wrong way or something? Please block me. I know, you'd love it. We should actually. We should just block each other. Lee Wolff. What's up? How's it going? Brother Wolff. Elite Wolff writes. Top of the evening to you. If it is evening to you. If not me, then Carol chimes. Carrot Productions. Oh, Pottery. So satisfying. You can't look away. Nice. We'll hang out. You're getting sleepy. Thank you for tuning in, Carrot Soup Productions. Hope you are having a good evening, day, morning, wherever it may be where you are. Patrick, do you ever decorate the outside? Not much. I'm a minimalist when it comes to these things. I want them... The job of a flower pot really is to accentuate the plant and do a bit of hiding. So the more and more decoration you do to a flower pot, the less of the job it's doing, in my personal opinion. Now, that's just a personal opinion. Everybody else can do whatever they want to do. Whatever your eyeball says to you is one thing. But that's what my eyeballs say to me. So that's what I go with. But it really, you can do anything. Some people like to see the flower pot have tons of things to it, but this is not, should not be more attractive to the eye than the plant that's in it. If it is, maybe the plant isn't that great. Now I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, kind of, that's, I mean, it's kind of my point, though, is that it really shouldn't, I don't like it too decorative because I want that plant to stick out. I want to help, I want my pots to help accentuate what the plant looks like. Elite Wolff, I'm going okay, and it's almost 11 a.m. for me. So morning, oh, morning to you, and thank you for tuning in. Always appreciate you, Elite Wolff. Ryder, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Patrick, make an ancient Greek wine vessel? Yeah, I could. I'm not going to. See, these are all in order. These are all pre-sold right here, guys. So I'm making these. And then tomorrow I'm making even wider and bigger ones. I guess not. Well, yeah, the clay it'll be about 12, 14 pounds. Somewhere in there. I gotta figure it out. And then, yeah, in that order we'll be done. And then I'll be back to my regularly scheduled programming where I'm just making tons of stuff to get ready for 2025 for the website. Wolff, I did pottery once when I was 17. Damn, getting old, time flies by. Sure does. I remember making pots at 17 as well. Hello, Joel. I'm back. Anyway, didn't you just have a different... You have like two different accounts going on here, bud? What are you doing? You're going in as one, coming back as another one? Is it the same rider? Yeah, it's the same thing. What is up with you? What are you doing? You have 20 different accounts or something? Patrick, attach a base. Receptacle base to the wheel for pointed bottom pots. Yeah, you could do. Damn, I'll be 30 in a few years. Yeah. I'm 44, so I feel you. I remember 30. I don't remember 40. No, I'm kidding. I don't remember yesterday, but I already remember tomorrow. How does that work? Ryder Dirt. I changed my name to Ryder Smith to Ryder Dirt 54. Is 30 old? Am I old? I don't know. That's a personal opinion, apparently. I guess. I don't know. I guess that's an opinion. That's... I was waiting for Hello Random to write, hey, cut under that thing, dummy. But I guess she doesn't... she does not even need to write that. Randy. No, it's when we hit 50, then we're old. Okay, I mean, hey, however you feel it. I can't say my age. Okay, yeah, please don't. Can your wheel go faster? RPMs? Yeah, it can go pretty darn fast. So, that's how fast it can go. So, another big boy done. 12-inch, yeah. Well, getting there. Carol said I'm old. She's always right, so I guess I'm old. Well, I don't know. 30 feels young. And I'm ancient. You're old, I'm ancient. Small water chart. Travis, hey, how's it going? I'm Murray from Florida. I remember the name. Thanks for tuning back in. Hello, Random, with just the scissors. I like that, Randers. Old Randers. Randy Bobandy. The Randinator. Patrick, attach gears and make a non-cylindrical pot. Not sure that would work that... Oh, so you're saying like have it pull up on angle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll go do that. The potter's wheel, you make round things on it. Been that way for thousands of years, and now you want to go reinvent the wheel? Is that what you're at getting at? What was the one that was deleted? I like looking at the deleted ones. Oh, that was like mathematically telling me. You're a little juvenile. You're a little delinquent. One day I'm going to be an old man sitting on a porch and yelling at people. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hope I can make it to there. Dorothy, trust me, 30 is young. 30, flirty, and thriving. Meows of Stalin. I said your name. Damn it. Change your name. I don't like that last name. It'll get me in trouble saying your last name. How are you, though? Someone might store copper plates in your pots for 1,000 years. It could happen. I'm just letting my arms rest. Carol, do you work on this? Doubles? Triples? Why? Big backs? What's up? I'm just taking a break because my hands are hurting. This clay is hard and I'm making a 10-pound pot. So yeah. Adrian, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. You get chapped hands. I don't really get chapped hands, but my wrists swell because this clay is so hard. Especially with these big boys. Especially with these big uns. Big backs. Do you like big backs and you cannot lie? Dude, that's a big back. That's a funny name. Is it supposed to be funny? I don't know. I think it's funny. I smashed my funny bone. Damn it. Ah, that probably hurt. Wait a minute. Who's MG? Oh, it's meow. Meow shit. Have you made arm length pots? Yeah, I have. Patrick. I need to renew my subscription. Remember, I don't even know how it existed. No, you don't have to renew it, but if you want to, there's a link in my channel description for you to be able to do so. But you don't have to. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Anybody else who wants to become a member, yeah, you get behind the scenes videos and photos and stuff. For the entry tier, I haven't done a secondary tier yet, but I've been thinking about it for the future. I might do like a high-end tier where I can like do independent, private, live one-on-ones with people to teach. I thought about that at one point, so I don't know if I'm going to do that, but that's one of the thoughts. Because I can't have people here to do it, but I could do it on the internet. Alright. So this is not the clay fault. This is the bat's fault right now, if you guys are seeing anything. And that means do not go and grab your mom's credit card and send $49, whatever. Is that what I said? For what, behind the scenes videos and photos? It's more of a support thing, Ryder. Like you want to support the person that you're into watching and doing. So that's why people really do it too. Be a member of a channel. I want to see a green or blue on my own. I don't like gray. I don't mind $2. Is it $2? I don't know how much it is. I think it was, might be $4.99 like Ryder said. I don't know. I forget. I should know. The one that set that thing up. Hi from Massachusetts. Skogan. Hey, how's it going? Tuning in from Massachusetts. What's up? I'm in Connecticut. We're neighbors. How's it going up there in Massachusetts? I would do anything. I would do anything to be a mod, but I won't do that. Yeah, $4.99. There you go. Do you throw mud balls on the wall? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Not often, though. I try to keep the place as clean as possible. But once in a while. Once in a while, get mad and clay goes flying, so. Joyce. Hey, how's it going, Joyce? Thanks for tuning in. What's wrong with you, Ryder? I'm not in a rush to be a mod, but that's going to be a mod. Yeah, they do have enough mods, guys. You know, my friend just lurking. Duh. How are you, just lurking? Like, so you have a friend that is just lurking. Okay. No, it is just lurking. Thanks for tuning in, just lurking. Hope you're doing well. Alright. So, let's get this pull done on this 10-pounder. I'm sorry if my name is offensive. Yeah, well, I mean, that last name is pretty darn ridiculous. And I know you know your history because you've been typing stuff in. But it is not like I'm not completely offended by it enough, and it's really hard because like I want to be able to say your full name, and then I get to the end and I'm like, and I say it and I'm like, ugh, it's probably a word I shouldn't be using. There's not many of those names around anymore. Except his daughter, and she lives in New York State, I believe. Do you have a hydrator mixing clay? Do you have a hydrator mixing clay? I have a clay mixer that I can add water to, and it's a pug mill too. So, I guess I don't know what the term you're using is, but yeah, I can mix clay up to be a little bit softer, but it doesn't homogenize it all that well. The pug it's not a de-airing pug, so I needed to throw these pots in a clay body that was pugged because of the size of them, and they needed to come out as best as they could. Now, what's the trick? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Troy says, nice looking pot. Thanks so much. Bear, it's Canada Bear. There you go. Would you rather be a bear or a moose? I'd rather be me. So sad. The king will be pleased. Patrick. Skogan. What's the trick to making the same pot over and over and having trouble? Well, I mean, I don't want to sound like a wise ass, but like if you do 1,000 of them, they're going to get closer and closer. So repetition, repeating the same movements over and over again, no matter what they may be. Creating a muscle memory of how you got there. Starting to use your hands for sizing or a rib or whatever. So yeah, when you do the rim, does it bump out on the side or is the rim just thicker? A little bit of both, Joel. I leave it a little thicker at the top, and then when I pull it out, it has pretty much the same width and a little more. So the rim is basically that, and so it's like 1.5, whatever. So I leave it heavier, yes, and then when I push out, it kind of levels itself out. But you have to be careful when you do that move because you can make it too thin, and that spot will crack. But good question to the Fresh Cup of Joel. Coming in with the good pottery questions. Adrian, good question. Let's see. Oh, hey, Joel. Ryder, why do you keep... Okay. You guys are talking to each other. Don't forget what, Mons? Ryder? Ben, I want a hoodie like that you're wearing. Nice, yeah, well, I'm going to start. Soon enough, I'm going to have Ben Wolff Pottery merch. So, I will let you guys know when I do. Because a lot of people have been saying it. So, I got to work on some designs for it. I mean, I could just do this, but it says subscribe at Ben Wolff Pottery. Would you walk around with a thing that said subscribe at Ben Wolff Pottery? You will. To make that happen. Oh my God, yes. So you just walk around wherever you were with that? You'd be like a walking billboard for me. Appreciate that. Yeah, I will have merch at some point. I gotta do a little design work for it. Make that happen. So maybe I'll make one that says this exact thing too. Let's see. Let's see if you guys end up liking it. Alright, that. I'm waiting for Helen Randers to say, put in the scissors link. We're good. I'll try a wolf popping out of a pot for you. That kind of sounds fun, actually. That would be very cool. It's funny, I got my, it's hanging at the wall at the Pottery. I got my dad a postcard with like, I don't know, it's probably like 80 babies sitting in flower pots, like all lined up. It's an old postcard. But it's just funny. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but because I think visually, I just thought of like a bunch of wolves sitting in flower pots. Joyce, I would love a hoodie too. Oh, cool. All right. Well, then I'll get some, like I said, I'll get some merch figured out here in the next year for you guys. I'll be able to put it up here or on my website. Yeah, I would like y'all to sub to this man. He's the best. Thanks, Adrian. Skogan says, thank you. That's great advice. Also, when do you think a ceramicist should sell their pottery? Like, how do you know if it's good enough? See, that's a very tough question. Because being an artist, you're the most judgmental on your work. So I had a lucky moment when I was very young. I was 16 years old. Yeah, 15, maybe. Yeah, probably 15 years old. I was making like the same thing over and over again, and my dad always we throw them back in the pug mill. We mix up the clay over and over again, and then one day he was like, "Why don't you just leave some of those?" Because I was trying to make them all the same size, whatever. We cut them apart. We see like if it was too thick or too thin, or we'd analyze each one. Even if they were good, we'd analyze them, we throw them back in. I wouldn't get attachment to them. And then one day he was like, "I'll just leave those or whatever." I'm like, "Leave them?" I kind of thinking that he was just going to break them down himself, and I was in his way or something to get to the mixer. The next week I showed back up because I hang out with him on weekends and do this. So the next weekend came around and he's like, "Here's some money." I'm like, "From what?" And he's like, "I sold your pots." So I was like, okay, cool. You know, and so that was the moment though, that kind of light bulb went off and said, okay, maybe these are good enough to sell. But I also was lucky. I had a father that was making pots, and a frankly very judgmental one at that. So he was able to be like, that pot is no good. And that pot's good. And I took no offense to it. So I had somebody there to tell me all that stuff. Skogan. So, honestly, I mean, you figure out your weights. Is it a light pot? Are the glazes good? This and that, or whatever you're making. It's really hard. I think and if you have a good enough eye, you'll know when it's good enough to sell. Yeah. So, I'm sorry if that doesn't answer your question all the way. I just told you how I got to the point where I did, and that's where I'm coming from with my answer. So I hope that helped in any way that it did. Hello, ran up the spaced out. Well, thank you for writing that comment, because I already spaced out trying to answer the question, which is a very involved question. So like, I don't know you, and I'm not near you, so I wouldn't be able to pick up your pots and be like, you should sell these. And who's to say? Who is to say, really? In the end, they might be what some people consider to be the best thing. Then you go to a show or a fair or whatever you're going to do, or put them online, and somebody will be like, this is horrible. So business gets kind of tricky with it gets tricky when it's something you're making, because you want to make it the best of your ability, all that. When you finally get there, then you go, do you think it's good enough? Now you got to switch on the off the artist brain and onto the business brain. It's a tough one to do. So I hope that helps. And Skogan, where are you at? And you're in Massachusetts? Whereabouts in Mass are you? You can just say Western or wherever. You don't have to give me a town. That would be like my favorite hoodie. Nice, Adrian. First cup, Angela from The Office would love that. Well, I love Angela from The Office, so yeah. So Adrian writes, "Be right back. I'm gonna be lurking." Okay, I'm gonna be lurking around. Be right back. Are you guys like the same human being? Skogan writes, yes, thank you. That's so cool and a great story. I live near Saugus. Okay. So North Shore. Gotcha. Okay. You Saugus. So how are ya? How are you up there in Saugus? Sorry, horrible accent. That's the Bill Burr impression I can do. It's not even that good. But I know where Saugus is. Used to be a comedy club out there. Thinking these two, Meowsif and Adrian's, might be connected, huh? It's like an impression of somebody doing an impression. Is that how you hear? Is that what you hear, Joel? Whenever you're watching my live? Do you hear a Boston accent in my normal voice? I mean, what are you turking about up there? Is that what you really... I mean, you could be hearing it. I'd like to actually know the serious answer to that question. Do Connecticut people sound like Boston people? Or do you even know the difference? You sound like you could be my neighbor, bad. Well, what you turking about? Wearing a toque? I could be your neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Okay. Well, maybe. Okay, so now I sound Canadian. Kind of our neighbors, you know. All of us in the Northeast here. All right. What we got? I did the 6, guys. It's water break time. Hydrate for safety's sake. I think, actually, now I feel like I remember you, Skogan. I remember you coming in at a different time. Is that, this isn't your first time here, is it, Skogan? That's a long walk to borrow some eggs. Oh. Yeah, I'll give them back when I'm done with them. Skogan writes, I commented last week and asked what kind of bats you use, and you kindly answered, thank you. Okay. You probably came in, I feel like I already asked you, and I probably did the whole Boston bullshit anyway. Alright, I can take a break, sit here for a second. Thank you guys. I'm gonna, it's Sunday night, so about 8:30. So thank you guys for tuning in and getting this order done with me. Actually, partially. I have to do 6 really wide ones tomorrow, probably about the size of this. So I will be doing that from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, always appreciate every single one of you. And thanks for all the 51 likes tonight and whoever subscribed or whatever. Don't know what happened there, but if you did, you did. Some people said they did. But thanks for always tuning in, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I don't know, said hit that bell so you know when I'm going live again if you want to hang out again with me, and appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the flippity dippity dippity side. Fresh Cup of Joel, always thank you. Fresh Cup of Joel says I subscribe. Yeah. You unsubscribed. I wonder if you unsubscribed, if you would still be a modder when you came back in. Are you going live? Yeah, I am. You remember me? Do you remember me? Yeah. Yeah, you have a great night too, bud. Skogan, thank you so much. Skogan writes, if I use a kiln with a kiln sitter and it goes off, does that mean it's all vitrified? Vitrified really is like, it's a tough word because vitrified, they say it's completely porous and this and that. So, I mean, okay. So if you have a kiln sitter and you use a cone, depending on what cone or temperature you want to fire to, say you want to go to cone 6, it'll bring it up to that temperature, the cone will melt and it'll drop and it'll be out. You could have cone 06, which is a low fire. So the pot wouldn't be vitrified, it would be porous. But in the real sense of the word, people throw around the word vitrified in pottery, but real vitrification would be like a blob of glass. So I don't know. It's a tough answer. But so you use cone 6, yeah. So I mean, cone 6 is a great cone to fire to. The pots don't sweat much. They're good. Mid-fire is a good place to be. You get some good glazes and all that good stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, so it'd be good. I mean, so you're saying would they be non or would the porosity rate be 0? And it'd be pretty close. I think that's what you meant by vitrified. Because vitrified really is. Whatever. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate you, Skogan. Thank you for tuning in, Skogan. Hello, Random. Fresh Cup of Joel, of course. Everybody that tuned in tonight, that's still in here. And we'll catch you next time. I'll be on tomorrow, so if you want to tune back in at 1 to 3, I'll be here. So until then, remember to spade and neuter all your pets, and if you want to. That's just Bob Barker saying. I'm just a saying thief. So, Skogan says, perfect, thank you. Do you guys go to cone 6? I do sometimes. I usually go to cone 10 when I do glazeware. Sabrina says, have a good evening. Thanks always for hanging out, Sabrina. It seems like you always hang out. You're so kind and just watch and everything. And I hope you receive your pots that come in tomorrow. I think they'll be there tomorrow. You want me to check right now? I'll check right now. See. Hang on a second. I'm going to do this so you can't see it. Let's see here. Where are you? Down on the list here. Wow, we had a lot of orders last week. Okay, well, actually, it shows that it's going to be there the 18th for some reason. So I don't know if things are going slow, but so it'll be a little while because it was farther out. That's why. All right. Anyway, yes, Joyce, thank you for tuning in as always too. Anyway, have a good night, guys. We will catch you